Partnered by Times Influence.
Banking, financial services and insurance plays an important role in driving our country's economy by providing a diverse range of financial and allied services to the largely diversified demographic spectrum of the country. The BFSI sector is the fastest adopter of latest technology, and with that, we can see a robust growth in this sector. To celebrate the achievements and to recognize the importance of the BFSI sector, Fun and Joy at Work organized the BFSI Awards.
The banking, financial services and insurance is a lifeline of any economy. A country's economic development depends upon how well you oil the wheels of the banking, financial services and insurance sector. The BFSI Awards are aimed at recognizing Indian companies, banks, public and private, insurance, public and private, and the financial services institutions that are serving the purpose of making a change through either intelligent lending or through sustainable lending and borrowing. No economy has ever survived without a proper banking system. So the awards recognize ethical leaders who support the economic ecosystem to make the transformation happen. We all love our nations. Our nation is wonderful, beautiful, and you wonderful people. Let me introduce to you my very special guest today. Ladies and gentlemen, he needs no introduction. We've grown up reading his books. There is a generation that has learned so much from him. And there's a generation that believes mind map is the only way to make their life happen. Professor Tony Buzan. Will you please welcome Professor Tony Buzan on stage.
This is an extraordinary resource, and I want to speak about him because what he is doing, and it's for decades, he is helping the prime human resource in India, and that's the human resource. And what is the human resource? It's the human being with the human brain. And how do we use it? And how do we invest? What is the currency? And so I am here because I love India anyway. So how many of you know what a mind map is? How many of you do not know what a mind map is? Okay. Well, a mind map is a method of thinking that allows all children to think creatively, artistically, scientifically, rationally, and clearly. My life is to have all children knowing how the brain works, how memory works, how studying works, what reading truly is, what note-taking is. So my maps help the child unleash that power that every child has. So I am surprisingly here as my new book on mind mapping is being launched in India. It's how to master mind maps. And thank you for your doctor. Here's a good doctor who will do well for the medicine for your brain. Thank you.
Sir, would you come in the center to present the first award? Ladies and gentlemen, the first award is to Shrey Equipment Finance Limited for brand excellence and marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, one more, so it deserves to go to the best. My bankers and bankers to the nation, State Bank of India, for bank with customer orientation. You know, while State Bank of India and Shrey received their honors, I failed to perform a very important role. Ladies and gentlemen, pleased to introduce to you Mr. M. Narendran. who joined us on the jury very religiously to make these awards happen. A big round of applause. An ex-banker, chairman of Indian Overseas Bank. I could not have done it without him. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Mr. Narendran. My colleague, who is a human resources consultant today, with 3 decades in HR, an entrepreneur and a rich entrepreneur. He sold his companies for more than $1 million. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Sanjay Muthal. My colleague on the jury. I can't imagine what life would be without trust. She is an iconic leader that teaches trust in several business schools and corporate life. An author of several books, a writer, thinker, and a paradigm shifter. Ladies and gentlemen, Michelle Reiner for you. Thank you. A banker by choice, and he's seen many governors under him. As an HR leader and a strategy leader, he needs no introduction. Sandeep goes for you. Ladies and gentlemen, currently with the National Institute of Securities Management, and a leader who by choice has made a lot of conscious leaders happen. Please put your hands together to welcome him. As human resources leader, he decided that his heart and soul lies in academics. He spends a lot of time coaching other leaders. As a member of the jury, he's played a strategic role in selecting some of you as winners. Please welcome Dr. C.M. Dwivedi. Today, he chose to make a difference with the United Nations. He works with the UN flawlessly to contribute to sustainable development goals. Being on one of their committees envisions him to be a great leader, a HR leader with 25 years in human resources. Please welcome Dr. Dutt for you. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause. Okay, sir, may I please invite you to do the first set of honors? Please invite you. And Sanjay, can I have you on the podium with me today? Bank with best technology orientation, AU Small Finance Bank.
Coming up is a bank with more rural branch expansion. And we have 2 winners here. Let me announce the first name. It's Karnataka Bank Limited. Joining Karnataka Bank is AU Small Finance Limited. Coming up next award is for Best Housing Finance Company, and that goes to, there are 2 winners here, Tata Capital Housing Finance Limited. And joining Tata Capital is PNB Housing Finance. Promising brand in housing finance, Reliance Housing Finance. Can we have you on the stage, please? Can I request Dr. Michelle Reiner to please join me on the stage, please, to present next set of awards. Product innovation in life insurance sector, Aditya Birla Capital. Edelweiss Tokyo Life Insurance. Business and Process Excellence Professional, and this goes to the Team of the Year in the insurance sector. This goes to Aditya Birla Capital. Life Insurance Company of the Year, Reliance Nippon Life Insurance. Best Underwriting Initiative of the Year in Insurance Sector goes to Aditya Birla Capital. Joining them is Tata AIA Life Insurance. And Reliance General Insurance. Reliance also gets Best Emerging Insurance Company of the Year, Reliance General Insurance. Congratulations. Coming up, next award is for the Best General Insurance Company of the Year. It goes to Alliance Insurance Lanka Limited. And joining Alliance Insurance is Reliance General Insurance. Company with the highest claims settlement, and this goes to Max Life Insurance Company Limited. Michelle, thank you very much for joining me on the stage. Can I request Dr. Mrs. Indira Parekh to please join me on the stage, please?
You know, Sanjay, please be on the stage with Professor Indira Parekh. I'm also going to announce and invite my colleague, Dr. Alok Pandit, the Executive Director of CMO Asia, to host the next segment, and request you both to present the awards.
Moving ahead with the ceremony. For the Insurance Broker, Innovative Product Award, Toyota Shusho Insurance Broker India Private Limited. Young Broker of the Year Company, Edelweiss Insurance Brokers Limited. The Best Private Wealth Management Company, Karvi Private Wealth. For Best in Partner Value Creation, ICICI Securities. The Best NBFC of the Year, Sustainable Agro Commercial Finance Limited. Congratulations. Thank you, presenters. And for the next segment, may I invite Mr. Sandeep Ghosh and Michelle Raina on stage, please. The best growing NBFC of the year, Nav Kisan Finance Limited. And Hinduja Leyland Finance Limited. For the CEO of the year, Arvind Sonamle, MD and CEO, Sustainable Agro Commercial Finance Limited. Mr. Venkat Raman G, CEO of TVS Credit Services, is not there. And Sachin Pillai, CEO of Hinduja Leyland Finance Limited. The best NBFC exemplary leader, Raman Agarwal, Chairman, FIDC. Mr. Sanjay Agarwal, MD and CEO of Our Small Finance Limited, Finance Bank, sorry. CIO of the year, Mrityunjay Mahapatra, DMD and CIO, State Bank of India. For CFO of the year, Satishwar Balakrishnan, CFO at India First Life Insurance Company Limited. The Young Achiever of the Year, Shyam Vasani, Vice President for Edelweiss Insurance Brokers Limited. Congratulations. Thank you, presenters. For the next segment, may I invite Mr. M. Narendran and Dennis Raina. The Housing Finance Company of the Year, Medium and Small Private Sector, Edelweiss Housing Finance Limited. Fullerton India Credit Company Limited. The Housing Finance Company of the Year, large in the private sector, Diwan Housing Finance Corporation Limited. Affordable Housing Finance Company of the Year, Reliance Housing Finance Limited. For the best use of mobile technology in financial services, Edelweiss Housing Finance Limited. And Hinduja Leyland Finance Limited. the Equity Fund House of the Year, L&T Financial Services. And you also receive the Fund House of the Year, L&T Financial Services. So please be on stage for your double whammy. Moving on, for the fastest growing housing finance company of the year, SRG Housing Finance Limited. The marketing campaign of the year goes to Diwan Housing Finance Corporation Limited for Aisa Desh Homera. The Consumer Education Initiative of the Year, Aditya Birla Capital. The Insurer of the Year goes to Asanka Pereira. The Woman Achiever of the Year, Ujwala Salvi, Deputy Vice President Underwriting, Aditya Birla Capital. Well, thank you, presenters. Thank you, ET Now, for making this possible. Thank you so much for all of you for making this possible.
Partnered by Times Influence.